PSGL F4. We're here for what I do believe we are coming towards the end of towards the end of the season. We're not quite finished today, but we are getting towards the business end of the season, and with the championship fight hotting up, it is very much a case of all to play for in PSGL F4. We was it last week? Roby took the win with him being taking yet another win, but obviously it continued to streak his record of either winning or not scoring, and that leaves it a stark contrast to Jerome, who last week had an oddly unproductive race really, as he has shown a bit more general consistency. However, Roby, when he does get it right, he really is on form. As the last week then, Med TC picked up 2 5-second time penalties, picking up, dropping out with a point. LRB5 picked up a 5-second penalty, dropping him to P8. And Cobra Ryadal picked up, removed a 5 seconds, which pushed him back up to P4. So the penalties for today are Tito with a qualifying ban, which, as he didn't serve it, he wasn't able to turn up last week, so he couldn't serve it then. Snipes is taking a 5-second penalty, and Samba is taking a 5-second penalty for this race. So that is your order. Once again, as we go into quality here, remind you, check out TT Omega for some brilliant products, and to go check the link in the bio, PSGL bio, so you can go onto the GT Omega website, use the discount code PSGL for 5% off. So the order at the moment is 10 points between Jerome, who does the league championship, ahead of Roby. So and then there's a further 8 points to Kilcree, who seems to be who's in third, and then Twist, who's 20 points off the championship lead. So at the moment, very what seems to be a 2 horse, maybe a 3 horse race, depending on how this turns out. As we do see championship leader out right now in the Alpine, F1 Jerome, as he picked up 2 wins this season. As so that's what I was saying there, sorry. Jerome very much in a all on track, and we'll be looking to just try going back the form he had at Portimao and Spa-Francorchamps, because, well, let's just say he was very dominant. However, Australia just did not go to plan, and he was caught in the collision at the end, which resulted in him well, let's just say not scoring, although it didn't seem like he was really in a position to score throughout the entirety of the race. So now you see some people are already starting laps. Let's see who'll go on board with Drone here for a lap around Abu Dhabi. So, major turn 1, in 5th gear, it is invalid, so we'll have to bail on that lap. Let's see if we can find another lap here. It actually would take, this doesn't seem like a great idea, because, well, we've managed to cross 2 people, and it is leaving at the 12-minute mark yet. So actually we'll see a third time lucky with Marcel Grizzly. So Marcel, 9th in championship at the moment, picked up an opening race podium, but he's only had 2 other point scoring finishes since then, although 2 of them have come in the last 3 races, so he might be just finding a bit of form again. And Marcel Grizzly in after the turn 5. An infamous F1 moment may or may not have happened there. And now you see coming down towards the chicane here. So it is one of the parts of the track that wasn't changed. So you still have to brake, just brake hard and get it turned in right as that Roby gone to the top. That's a timing sheet, 123.0. And you see not too bad for us with here, look very smooth. They come up towards wants to reprofile the left hand was a chicane that's now being reprofiled to a long left hander. It's looking pretty good there as the Red Bull getting out of the way. Is the blocks? Not far off the Roby, so that does bode well for Little Blocks here in terms of his pace here today. Yeah, and then Simon is a little bit up, well, a couple of tenths off the pair of them, so I'll be looking to see any improvement. As that's McLaren now, Toxic Tomato, and that's 123.6 for Marcel Grizzly. As that's Kilcree with a non-representative time of 138. And then it's just Diego Silva, 123.5. Splitting Simon and Marcel. Letty splitting Simon and Little Blocks. Letty just not close to Simon, he is. Little Blocks just Keke. Even further, Marcus Costa continuing to end up splitting the Little Blocks and Simon. It says Edrex as well. So a lot of people seem to be fitting into that mid-low 23s over 23, 2, 3, 4. I'll just see is Jerome if you get this one right. That's it. See 122, 123.1. It looks like to be looks like these championship leaders are going to be dueling it here in the Yas Marina. We'll see. Well, both of them will want to come out of this race with an advantageous position going into the final race at Abu Dhabi. So still 10 points separating Jerome and Roby. It is there's still a bit of a gap for Roby to overturn. He's going to need a little bit of luck here, or in Kota, in order to take this championship. And he may just have to be scoring even if he's not winning. Just trust will be in P6. Meanwhile, is it kicking 7th? So we still haven't time to ride out. Lewis, Samba, Mika, and well, Twist. So let's see what Twist can do as he is coming out towards the long left-hander. Just make sure we go to the right, break. Then some people prefer to take a wider line there, but he's trying to just minimise distance. So let's see, Twist, can he put this car pretty well up? He is still a bit of an outside in this championship to be fair. And let's see now, 5th for Twist. And as you mind you, I see 17 points is the cut-off really for being in a championship fight next week. The competition, if Jerome was able to win the race, he would have to get move over about 7 points. So I think if Jerome wins, Roby has to finish 4th or well 5th in the fastest lap or better. As I believe 5th is 6 points, and then obviously fastest lap will be an extra point to add. So see then, I was just say if Jerome was to finish I believe 7th, or no, let me see, 6th as a sorry, obviously 6, the point system is 16, 12, 10, 8 or 16, 12, 10, 8, 6. So I do believe if Jerome was to finish 5th, with our fastest lap, this would go on to, or even just 5th. Even with a fastest lap, it would be a case of being going on to the Circuit of Americas. So sorry for just that longer, but that is the case for the moment. However, you just have to watch. Some people here could end up playing, but people in Liga blocks could end up splitting these two, and depending on how they split them, it could mean this championship fight becomes even closer, or it could all be decided here today, you know, but under the lights of Yas Marina. It is very much a case of, well, anything can happen, and you're probably gonna have to see others here. See Kilcree, 14th, that's not good, and at the moment he will be knocked out in his championship fight. He is a bit of an him and Twist are a bit of outsiders really in terms of the championship. And as for, and they are the only 4 people who can be involved, I believe, because, well, Matteo is the next person of, well, 1, not here, and 2, is 36 points out, which would be more than the 34. Hang on, to see some people who are going to interesting to see Olympia 5 went 7th for once, so not too bad for the Haas driver. He's had a solid enough season, picking up a good few points finishes, and with 0 DNFs, so is a quite a steady season really, and probably just maybe if you could add something towards the end of it. Honestly, you might want to just put your name out there a little. As that's Ryerdale! Ryerdale has went to pole position with a 122.8, first person to break into these 122s, and that will put throw a spanner in the works really for what we were thinking was a very much an unstoppable force meets an immovable object kind of battle. As it right out, if he's able to split them there like he is, or well, to be ahead of them like he is at the moment, it would, so he could play a huge role in this. So the hit is that Liga blocks, so I think he'll be on to the pit lane. So I'm not sure what the plan here is, because that is a, I genuinely don't know with the ERS there. This does not seem like the best plans. Is that Roby? 123.022 starting the lap there. Sorry, Jerome, 122.915. So he's took the advantage there, and now he's got to wait. So Roby passes him, so second place, moves past first place in the championship, but can Roby dislodge Jerome from second and maybe even dislodge Ryerdale from P1? Because if he can do that, it makes his life a lot easier, as that could be 6 point slash in the championship fight. So see Roby, he's coming towards the end of sector 2. See what his time is. Slightly down. However, it's still all to play for really. If he's been able to just keep some for this last sector, he could really, really improve. And this is kind of them sectors where you definitely do improve just by flow and getting the feel of it. And you see, hanging around here, another reprofile section. It's just going a bit wide. Not the best, but if you can manage it, it's probably not too bad. It's actually into the pits. He's into the pits. This run is no good. This run is no good. He's going to have to hope this final run is it. You know, KK is managed to go to P4, so, and Trust Belby is P5. This is really hotting up now, as everyone seems to be converging around the same pace. As the only person to not sit a lap that wasn't Toxic Tomato is Lewis, who is doing that right now. That is, it seems a bit nearly pedestrian-like, or maybe it's just low revs. That's Twist going to P4, so he when then he throws patterns in the works for his own teammate. It's actually, I will say, this looks a slow run. Yeah, that's no wing. So that, no wonder it was pedestrian-like. We'll slip into the pit lane. Simon on the lap now. Just see how he's doing. Oh, bit wide. And that's gone. That lap is gone. Have to be into the pits now. So up 17 times. Was he 2 not there? One because they haven't been able to say it yet, and the other because well, they've crashed out. So there's Roby and Twist here. Is it Twist? What is the plan? Is he going to be boxing for pit lane? Yep, he is. That's Samba now starting it up, so we'll keep an eye on him. Samba and Fleddy they've often been right with each other in qualifying. It's been one of the closest teammate pairings you'll ever see, really. As I believe there is only 2 points separating them in championship. That's apparently a purple sector 1 from Samba, but we'll see really if it is once we look at the these other sectors and see where his times start to shape up. You see braking here for the left, which you can't. Make sure you just get it right, get up. A little bit of a twitch there, but overall it is stable. Now down here, so to keep it to the left, move on to the right, and under that dive for left if you want, or try and hang it a little bit right outside. Oh, he somehow managed to keep it with some brilliant almost rally-like skills, and he's probably going to lost a little bit of time there. Maybe time for that car is still going in one piece, and just see. Nose bit right, and then the final right hand turn. Make sure you just take a little bit of curve, but not too much, and then finally up power to the line 123.1. And you think that can improve in 3/10, you'd really rock it up. But well, you have somewhat, but even still, you're only 8th. That's Roby. He's on a flyer. He's 2.5 tenths up. This will be a 122.7 if I'm not mistaken, so he'll be doing well to keep that kind of pace. And just see there, make sure you just hang it, just don't do anything silly with the car now. Keep the time you have, just brake it, really point you feel happiest with. And then finally come up to the line, what's going to be? It's pole position, 122.754. Ryder Dahl is going to be looking to try take that pole position back. And Jerome, he's just started now. And once you need to try to get it right. So 122.9, and you happy enough with that? At the you're happy with that for the second run, but he knows that's to improve. He has found a little bit of time. That should be enough to move up to second, but can he find that little quality pace when it hasn't really been his strength all season? He has been very much more geared towards race pace, and I think you'd be hoping there, if he has the race pace here in Abu Dhabi, he'll be able to win even if he doesn't get the spot position. So Jerome coming up now. Let's see what the sector 2 split. He is going to be for a it's like he's still up in his time overall, but he's lost 9 minutes time in that second sector. It is going to be a little costly, As that was Robbie laying their own pass now, so see, Robbie can't do that anymore. Oh, that's, I don't know why, that's not gonna help, really. And that's, see, Jerome almost through. There's one more braking zone. He's gone. Right, now get the power on the line. Over the twitch. It's all. Oh, it's only fourth. SKK's managed to go to second. Royal is invalidated. Roby, he may well have a golden opportunity to close down that championship lead. Simon, fifth. Marcus Costa now will be, I believe he's, won't be saying, I don't have a twist. Twist now has managed to get himself involved. And he managed to dislodge Jerome from fourth. So Jerome just kind of went away from him when he needed it. And once again, he doesn't have to hold, but his race pace is able to compensate for the quality pace. That's Kilcree, seventh. You know what? He has a high chance to be out of that today, although Twist, for his part, is probably doing a job he needs right now to keep within in that championship fight, even if only be a rank outsider. So, Robbie took another pole position, and it's looking good for him now. A real opportunity to put that championship fight in his hands. Keke P2, right up P3, Twist P4, Jerome P5, just P6, Scooby P7, and the B5, P8, Lewis, P9, sorry, Max Hoss B8, Lewis 10th. Trustbell B11, Edrex 12th, Flay 13th, Samba 14th, Marcel 15th, Liga Black 16th, Diogo Silva 17th, Mika 18th, Toxic Tomatoe, No Time 19th. And, well, that's it. So, before we go in, just a reminder, check out GT Omega if you haven't already. Use the discount code in the bio, and you're there. And well, you should be able to avail of some great products there if you use discount code. So, we're coming into the race now. Probably hard medium as a strategy. This will be the expected one. And mind you, once again, no formation lap, so we'll probably be going right into this. So, there we are. Get ready now. 5 red lights will be coming on. Once again, look, we never stare. And these lights out, and we are racing it. Roby needs some KK. Has KK got the start he would have wanted? No, he hasn't. So, Riot out, trying to keep him in twist. And Emilio Jerome seems to be in fifth, but Twist is up, trying to get up to third. And it seems like he's trying to make the medium tires work. Or the hard tires, sorry. And I just see trying to break down towards turn 5. Has he got the move done? He has got the move done. Twist is up to third position. Is that actually Marcel round? So Marcel or Marcus Costa round? Sorry. That's Fletty and Saba once again together on the racetrack. And you just see Marcel trying to split the pair and go down the inside. Yes, he can. He's going to get the pair. Although it seems like Samba is meant to be able to come around the outside. And he's got the job done. It's not too bad from Samba. And then you see Lewis trying to move past Edrex. You know, Nickel Blocks trying to pass Pletty. Nickel Blocks is unable to. Well, he's able to get ahead of Pletty, so then he's going to have to stick behind for now, unless he goes for a move here. And it seems like it is very much, or for the most part, status quo. Let's see, position changes. Only one would inside the top 7. Twist and Royale swap places. But Roby is leading away. He's already broken DRS. This is looking good for Roby, and it may well be a case of once again Roby being it when he is going to finish. He is going to win. No, that's kick it round. Kick it round. He's lost it there. Luckily for him, he's not. He is still going to be near points, but he's still. That's not a good thing for your confidence. Spinning on lap 2. Sandow's left Jerome in P4, and he's now going to go for P3. This is actually got beautifully into his hands. It's already a little bit of a game early on. Down the inside he goes, and just make sure I get the place. Right out. It's not trying to head back inside, and then to wheel barging. Well, now it's just right out is going to have to concede that one, so he's gained a place in this lap and lost a place in this lap, so ultimately status quo. Is that kick it, try? Is that Marcel who's lost a place there? Oh, all that. It's actually lost nearly multiple. Stuck to Mauser trying to pass him and almost hit a wall there. As he gets a bit of squeeze, Roby passes up 2.3 seconds now. Looks Aston Martin 1-2. Roby from Twist, and then Jerome. Roby's going to need a favour from Twist here for this championship. But Twist will be thinking, well, I need to move on it. And then I'd say Twist's best opportunity to stay in this fight, however minuscule his chance may be. I think if he is only around 17, 16 points off. Let's see, 2.8 is really clearing off here. He could really give himself a comfortable race today, and he won't have to put pressure on himself really. You see Twist gaining there in the straight line. However, that may well be because if is it the ERS actually 48%? I think Roby's burning more, so there may be a certain reason why he's 2.8 in front. You see Jerome sticking up to him there. He knows that, well, if I can just minimise the damage there, and I'll still have a 6-point gap going into the final race. And that's all you really need to do there. The thing is, just finish second in both races. You are in a nice position then. That's actually a safety car, so Mika, he's crashed out, and we now have a full course safety car. This now brings Twist back up to Roby, and Jerome will have maybe an opportunity here again to try to make something here, but lost those legs of Ryan down looking to pass him. So the key now for Jerome is just make sure you hold position. So I want to see if anyone going to actually over bits. I don't think so, because what hard tires is you see Jerome and trying to push this as he tried to dummy someone into the pits. Well, see, it's not really going to work on a group of drivers that are very much just on the hard tyre. Well, actually no. Well, KK, Marcel, and Mark, and Diogo Silva, they're all going for the medium tyres, so maybe they feel like medium could be a real option, and if they can make it work, he'll be in a very nice spot then. Well, they'll be in a very nice spot for the rest of this race. So see, Abu Dhabi, it's been a place where championships have often been decided, or they played a role in the layered deciding of the championship. You see, first race 2009, and well, the championships already wrapped up then, by then. 2010, obviously, it decided the championship was it went down to here, and the championship was decided here, where it was the infamous Alonso and Webber being stuck behind and one stopping Petrov. After all, nice. Well, Roby drone and well, Twist and Kilpie to some extent, aren't held up by others. And you see, other championships were decided here, 2014, where Nico Rosberg got the he got basically engine troubles. The sort of kind of trouble you get when it's just everything's just misfire, just kind of shutting down on you, and it's not, you can't do anything to fix it. Now see, 2016 is here, where Lewis Hamilton was trying to back up his teammate into Sebastian Vettel and Max Verstappen, but Nico Rosberg was able to hold on and thus take the championship. And then it was, well, 2021, where things very much goes in, well, a controversial matter. And just obviously not to mention 2012, where we saw Sebastian Vettel come from P21 to P3, and he was very much able to just use that to limit the damage of well, Alonso taking the P2 and well, that proved crucial as he would win championship by 3 points. So I just see Twist and Jerome. They're playing a lot of games here. This Jerome's have passed, but I think that one's going to have to give it up. And these two seem to be unable to sort out themselves. Not to say, and this can't be good for either of them. Roby's just got to watch out here, because these two don't know if they play to concentrating on each other, they could nearly spin him out. You just see Azizu angry, as Twist especially angry with Jerome there, and they probably feel like that could be penalised. So Jerome would nearly want to give up the place now before he does get penalised. Roby's went, and then just be hoping, well, now he's got Jerome there, he's going to be probably a little annoyed, and I'm sure he and Twist will be very much committing for a penalty. As well, for whatever reason, he's went off track. Twist there as well. Twist will be looking to try passing, probably just out of anger. And now you just see braking for the turn 4. Oh, just a bit of a twitch there, can't be helpful. Because that's actually Tux Mao gone off. Well, he's gone backwards, so Looks like he's probably out with his race really. Talks about 10-second time penalty there. Oh, and that's just compounded the misery. That's KK past legal block to believe. KK using the mediums well. So that's actually Twist past Jerome. I think Jerome may have given up the place there. And Twist is weaving there probably. I don't actually have to say thank you, or just maybe anger. Either way, they've been able to sort each other out, and nothing goes. That's Zika blocks. So 2 McLarens in Abu Dhabi, and 2 McLarens spun in Abu Dhabi. QRT Twist then trying to keep ahead of Jerome here. Maybe just hoping Jerome might fall into clutches with Ryerdale. But I don't think that's really going to happen as of now. Maybe if Ryerdale starts to burn some ERS, it might happen. Let's talk to him out in the pits, and he's retired, so that's the second retirement of today. Master Grizzly, KK passes Spletty, and Master Grizzly will pass to Marcus Costa. So that's KK trying to pass Samba, so trying to pass, well, I have passed one after a male, trying to pass another now. However, just not close enough now. Samba just keeping it up there, and 11th, we're going to try past Lewis here soon enough. So Lewis trying to get try and go. Try past Belleville, because otherwise you could end up being passed. Actually, that's Fleddy and Marcella. They were close enough. It says actually well Sanda going very much off-roading, so it's probably not the best line, or either way it is has not to be odd. That's Twist actually keeping up well with Roby in terms of straight line in terms of speed. This is actually going to be Samba trying to pass Lewis. Just close up to the right, and then just down round the outside, which becomes the inside, and just over touching wheel barging, and where it seems like it's Keke. Through goes Keke. He's managed to take them both. And that is a beautifully executed move by the Williams driver, because well, it's just being a little smart about how you drive can yield a lot of success. That's Lewis round now, so from points to second to last, it has not been a good time for Lewis there this lap. And well, Liquor Blocks is going to be the pass, and although Liga Blocks is now going to go deep himself, so he's probably not going to help. So, is Twist doing well to keep up here? So that's going to keep Jerome just stuck in that no one's land where he can't really pass ahead, but he's not going to get passed behind either. See them all trying to get around. It says KK plus Trustbell B. So KK really pulling off moves here on these mediums. This has actually proved to be a very good call from the Williams driver, because what? Now you're moving up the grid, plus you're probably going to be able to pit for mediums whenever really, and you'll have experience on them, so you'll know how to manage them. see Edric's enemy is next to her KK, so teammates. You might see if there might be a swap here. I'll see if KK could start to push through others here. He'd be helping, he could end up helping his teammates gain places, so he may as well try something. You see KK, and we're going to be thinking of lining up a move, although the ERS situation isn't very kind to him at the moment. So, right now, start to fall. He's fallen now, so no, he hasn't fallen now, so actually. It's he's what within. And as you see, Twist really on the back of Roby here. If this was going to be a move here for the lead from Twist, then that could really just mess up things. Obviously, Twist would then be taking the maximum points. And he'd be in position then to win the... Well, not to win the championship, but very much just to put himself in as a bit of an outsider. You know, it seems like Kilcray just at the moment just looks like he's going to be knocked out. So, you just see not much many moves being made. It seems like very much everyone's in a bit of a DRS train. As it is true, from 1 to 12, all in the DRS train. Actually, technically 1 through 15. However, Fletty is struggling, and I think he's going to end up having this trade. He's end up being broken off it now, and he's going to lose out a bit because of it. So he's still doing a good job here, very much consistent. He isn't pulling away like he was last week though. However, it seems like his teammate is very much capable of sticking with him. So let's see, Twist still doing this good job for himself. Key for him though is, well, obviously 20 points like this wouldn't be enough. If he had a fastest lap, well no, Roby has that, so that's a good thing for Roby. So just see now, actually Marcel Grizzly just about be. See Marcel pass, so medium still working well for these three. I'll just note you now as we're around halfway through with the championship fight standings. Roby will be picking up about 17 points, so if I can get you that now, let's see. He's on 64 points. Let's see. 17 points will pull up to 81. Jerome would then be on to 84. Second leave as well. So, see, that could leave us in a very interesting position. As Jerome got off for some reason, he's very much at go. Usually you see people go off there. They really do go off. It's not just a slight sign off and then right back on. It's off, go a bit further off, then come back on. So maybe it is a way to take a long route to ensure you don't get a warning. And see, warnings could be crucial here for this race because I need a warning really, and I think you're in a bit of trouble. So Jerome, let's move this up to see if that Twist was to see Twist on 54 points, he could pick up about 12, that would be about 66 points. 66 to 84 is 18. He would just slightly be knocked out of this championship fight. As we could create the moment would very much be out there as well, behind Jerome the starters. As well, you just have to be within 17 I think, and even then on count back you're probably not getting it. But that's actually Kilcree into the pit lane. Kilcree feels like I need to take a gamble. Or it's like I'm thinking I need to take a gamble there because well I am not really in a position to do much here this race, and so I may as well try. So Kilcree took his brand new mediums. Also Etrix and Bell will be. Roby and Twist and Jerome still stays clear at the front. It's more just a case of can they just all manage this, because well you're not really going to be, and there's just going to be a bit of a struggle, let's say, for to try and make up places, and the only way you're really going to do that here is to do what Kilcree has done and try undercut. Because you can overcut, but it's not, you could end up being in a bit of bother then even after if you haven't put in the work on your in-lap. So you see Roby is it, see it's actually that's Twist and Drone in. So Twist, you have to get, oh that's Drone has managed to hit the back and over Twist. I'm not sure, is that damaged the wing? Doesn't seem to have been nothingly changed. You have to be hopeful that that hasn't damaged anything, as that seems like nothing's changed there. And we're going to see now who's better on cold tyres. Will Ryder be thinking I can get the jump at Jerome, but Jerome will be thinking I can get the jump on a security Twist. Have to look at blocks here. Is he going to actually play a part in this? It looks like he is. It's that Jerome having to pass his teammate, and it's really hoping it doesn't cause trouble. As Twist is thinking this is so brilliant for him, because what he's now managed to get a car in between himself and Nickel Blocks and Jerome. As Nickel Blocks is being a bit of a blockade, and just see that breaking down. Jerome trying to be able to do a block pass. As that's Nickel Blocks round. Well, half spun really, but I think that's going to cost him, and it could cost Jerome here. He may well get penalised for that if that is reported to the stewards. As that's Roby, Simon plenty into the pit, KK now takes the on-track lead. Roby should have the provisional lead here, as that all has helped him. And I think we just see Twist, he's now driving on purple sector. Where is Roby going to be coming out in context to everyone else? So Twist, what's he going to be able to do? Can he pass his teammate out of the pit lane? He's only there, it's just going to be so close. It's now Twist got an opportunity to Blocks retired from the session in the pit lane. Now you see Twist, he is going to be trying to get past here. He needs to make the move now or never. So you see Twist, he's coming up to the left, alongside and ahead. Twist is ahead of Roby, and that's now. This is not what Roby would have wanted, because well, he was going to be making a substantial gain into the championship lead of Jerome. But now that gain has been slashed. Can Roby make the pass back? He is looking for That move, just get on him, and that he has got it done. Robbie has managed to survive. Get back at as his teammate, and now to him to resume the net P1. And this has allowed Jerome to creep right back up behind the Twist, and I'm just thinking now, I need to take advantage of this while it's here. However, Twist has got ERS to burn, so he should be able to make some decent defence of but that's right out fast enough. Was to kick into the pits now. He's going to probably come out. Might only be 5 and Simon. Now he's 10th. So Keke, see, feels like I can just go a little later, try to take advantage, and that's the Twist. Well, Keke's falling behind Samba. So up, it'll be 12. Been looking to try and make someone of it loose who's retired in the pit lane. See, Robbie is now well, a couple of tenths ahead. Let's see, try and see if Twist to go from here. He is close, but it's probably not going to be close enough because, well, it's almost like the start of the season really. Aston Man 1-2. One of them has a little look maybe if I can pass the other, but it doesn't seem like they can. So the key now for these guys is, can I just keep it consistent here and maybe take advantage if there is something. So now you see Twist to roll right out, Kilgree, Edrix. Edrix is not having a bad race here actually, doing well in P6, as I'll just show you position real quick. And he is up 6 places. There's Master Grizzly up 6 as well. I have to say some of these have been real great movers. Heck is down 10 really, but I think he's going to have to be hoping now that, well, he can make some moves here with these brand new tyres. The DRS trains are going to be a problem for him. See Robbie, Twist, throw once again. The order right out, but if I could, the thing is, where could I make that move or something and throw? It doesn't seem like I'm going to be anywhere near. But what can I do to close up? And it seems like Jerome, he's probably going to have to settle for a 3rd place here. However, that's something he's been able to do this season, and that's just take the points where they come. Now Robbie, he'd be on course for a 5th win of the season. That's actually Twist. He's gone a bit off there. He's had to go over curbs, and that's going to put him in a bit of bother. As Robbie, he's got to get DRS, but this is so bad. Not a good look for him. He's going to have to just force him to get back within the a decent gap, because, well, otherwise you would be in trouble. And if you're left like that, then I would say Harry for Robbie, he might be thinking of just keeping Twist in the DRS there, because it doesn't seem like Twist is threatening him. Whether that would keep Jerome at bay. see Roby not doing too badly for himself at the moment. And he'll be very happy with the state of play really in this race, because well, if he's gaining 6 points, he'd only really have to win the next race and he would take the championship, provided well fastest lap is not in Jerome's hands and Ethan's, or Jerome just ran second. So well, you just see Jerome, he's happy. Well, probably just say it's probably the best he could have really done here. Obviously, he only qualified 5th, and well, he was able to step up to 3rd. This is probably just going to be a decent result for him. And well, for Twist, he's probably done really well here today, but just in case he's probably going to be knocked down in this championship by just a slight margin as well. He's off the track there, so have to be careful. And Roby's going to be thinking, I just need to make sure he has DRS, because well, he's not going to challenge me, but it's going to keep Jerome behind. And just, let's say Kilcree actually up to 5th. It's not bad for Kilcree. If he was able to pass Jerome, it would put himself and Twist back into, put them in as technically championship contenders. However, the chances of Kilcree passing Ryerdale and Jerome are very slim, because well, first of all, you're going to have to pass through a DRS train and then do it again. Well, the Hedgehogs, they're probably just shining on here, and it's just not looking good. However, just keeping down the field or just see if there's anything going on. There's a battling, because we don't seem to really be having much. It seems to be very much just a race, it's actually a bit like a chess game, where you're just going to have to calculate your move, think about it, and what's this going to result in maybe like 5 laps time really. However, as it comes towards the end, you're going to have to try and make that final move and try and pull a checkmate on that driver who's just ahead of you or behind, and then you just get a stalemate if you have to, and just ensure the results you need, and just don't lose out on that position you have or are trying to gain. See, well, Jerome is close, but again, it seems like Twist has got a bit ERS left. He is in a decent position. Roby also. So it seems like these Aston Martins doing well for each other in terms of ERS and managing themselves well. And Jerome is probably getting a bit desperate here. If he wants to just maybe make his challenge a lot easier, then he could he didn't want to make the pass. Well, it seems like the Twist, he's just keeping there. However, it doesn't seem like it's going to challenge his teammates. It's actually kick rate. Let's see. If he could pass right now, then it would leave him an opportunity. It's actually Jerome really, really close. But that's actually Roby a little bit, you know, a little bit wide. That's not going to be the biggest confidence booster in the world. So, zero. Oh, that's Samba into the pit, so he's going for a fastest lap. Meanwhile, you know, just see, keep looking ahead. You just see all the DMS train, the top 9 all together now, with over 25 laps completed. Once again, it just seems like nobody's able to do anything. Just, you can't really go forward, you can't really fall back either. So just take the result you have here, and then move on to the final race. Just seems like, well, even the straights were just a bit longer, maybe there would be something going on. It's just, actually no, and KK trying to force a way past here, I believe. If he can make that work, and just see, when he dive it, no, he's not going to dive it here. So you really need to be alongside for to make a move there work. So see, as we're towards the end, I just see anything going to happen. Actually, just watch KK and these two, as I believe we're going to see some action here. As that's to the left and to the points for KK. So, a race that probably he feels like could have been a lot better. However, he has been able to make that pass there and just ensure that he can at least finish in the points. So, you just see now, up at the front here, it's Twist, well, Roby's still leading. It's all been very much comfortable for Roby here today. He is, does not really be in trouble by anyone, apart from maybe Twist it, when Roby's out lap wins, Twist was pressuring him. And you just see in the Twitch there was trying to get every little advantage. There's oh no, that's Twist, he's went deep. And that's Jerome trying to make the pass back. Over these two. Now it's just, let's see. It's alright, Dal's actually got the pass to Jerome. This has now changed everything in a way. Jerome thought he could go for a P2. He's now felt the P4 right out to split them. And the crucial thing now for Twist here is you need to get back inside that second, and it looks like he has. Because, well, now that's changed everything. Roby was actually decided to cut the sound better going off track. But Roby, 17 points, or actually no, 16 points. And Well, Twist. Well, so Twist now, for one, Twist is back in the championship. He will be technically in it, although that's not going to help you. And well, Kilcree now technically could still get back into this himself. I believe it's 2 points now separating Drone and Roby going into this final round. This is Edric's. And that'll be a 5 battling. It's starting to get cut loose here a bit. As a move thrown off the shackles, trying to go for a few moves. And just see right down Jerome. Jerome really trying to force his way through. But it's not working. Jerome, it seems to be the last 2 races, it hasn't really went his way. And now we sort of watch because, well, Kilcree may sense an opportunity to get into and make this a technically 4-way championship fight going to the final round. Well, at the moment it still looks like it'll be 2 Aston Martins versus an Alpine. And well, may as well see if we'll have a Red Bull, as that's what I'm going to be a 5 round. As Edric's being passed by Simon, so has to lose a position, has to take a position. Now, last lap, it is very much, it's getting to that point where it is all or nothing. And Jerome and everything, I need to make a move, but doesn't seem like at the moment he can make the move because he doesn't have the resources to make the move. Because that is really Samba off. And then just see Simon and Edric's battling here. See Edric's is past Simon. And now Master Grizzly's trying to make his own way around this and get a place himself. And just see Jerome, he's not close enough. And Kilcree will just hang around here hoping that, well, if Jerome goes for a silly move, I can slip back into this. And just see Jerome close but not close enough yet again. Kilcree, we're still waiting there. However, we're going to come up to the front here because, well, Roby, it's going to be yet another win in PSGL, his 5th this season. So Robbie, cross the line, to take the win and to leave us with a grandstand finish for Kota. So Twist takes 2nd, keeping himself in it just about, right out of 3rd. Jerome 4th, albeit he may, that instant liquor blocks, he might actually become us even more important now. Kilcree 5th, Edric 6th, Simon 7th, Master Grizzly 8th, LB 5 9th, Keka can disappoint in 10th, Devon Fletty, Marcus Costello, Silva, Bell B. And well, we're going to wait for Samba, who has hit a wall. So we'll just say congratulations to Samba, or not Samba, to Robbie. Robbie, who's took yet another win. Out of half of the races this season have been won by Robbie. Yes, he has not been able to lead his championships. So now he is going to be waiting for a finale in the Circuit of the Americas. Make sure to tune in next week for that one. And so you can see the emotions are very much clear from what I can see. Is I think Roby is very, very happy with Security Twist. Even Jerome is very, very angry. So now when performance was needed of him, he delivered. Robbie took his 5th win of the season, and his teammate was able to follow him into for a 1-2. This is crucially keeping himself just within an outside shot of this championship. Ryerdale is third, takes a very well earned podium. Jerome took 4th. He's now going to be needing a good result here in the final race to get this championship. Gilcree 5th, Edric 6th, Simon 7th, Marcel Grisney 8th, LB5 9th, KK is 10th, Freddy, Marcus Costigo, Silva, Melvin, me and Samba, we are 9 points finishers, then followed by DNFs of Lewis, Nickelbox, Stux Tomato and Mika. So once again, make sure to check out GT Omega for some brilliant products, discount code PSGL in the bio. And also, thank you all for watching. Please make sure to tune in for next week, where we should have the championship finale, where we're going to crown a champion in the Americas.